Hey guys, it's me, author SC Vincent, and today is a huge, fantastic, great day. Today is the launch day of Blessings of the Damned. This is my new novella. Um, it's a horror, supernatural, paranormal western. So I just kind of want to show it to you and kind of give you like a more detailed description of the plot. I'm really excited about this book. It's my best book yet. It's already gotten some good reviews, so let's take a look. All right, so here it is. It's out now on both Kindle and paperback, so you can pick whichever you like. Um, we're doing really well for the first day of launch. Already got reviews. We got a 4-star rating out of 5. That's really great. Um, so things are happening. I'm really happy with it. Um, so let's go back to me and let me tell you a little bit about the story. So the story starts with the main character named Diego. He's a exorcist sent by the Vatican to destroy the vampire army that's rising in the Wild West of America. Lincoln requested from the Pope to send exorcists to stop them in order to save the Union. Um, of course, this happens prior to the Civil War, and so Diego gets there to Texas, where he's to meet his old other exorcist friend, um, and they're to join up to head out west to Death Valley to stop the vampire leader. And when he gets there, he finds out that his friend, well, he's no longer his friend, he's his enemy. And what happens is Diego kind of has to make the ultimate decision. And the problem is that the townsfolk don't really understand about vampires. So he kind of gets blamed for the death of the his friend, who is of course the priest of the town. Um, so he kind of basically gets the death sentence, and so the very first chapter begins with him getting hung, and but he's saved at the very last second because, well, you find out that um, the wife of his friend was he also had to kill because she was going to be turned into to an undead person, a vampire. He killed her out of mercy. She, however, didn't understand this when she was getting shot through the head, and spiritually possessed him. So her corrupted soul possesses him, an exorcist, and together they kind of make this deal that she's going to get revenge and take his soul to hell um, for killing her husband, and he just asks that she lets him um, have enough time to stop the vampires before she does it. Uh, However, he has an alternative motive, and that is to, if he gives his soul to her in order to gain more power to stop the vampires, his soul will help purify her corruption, and hopefully he'll be able to save his friend's wife from being sent to hell. So that's kind of the basic plot of of the story. And there's a whole bunch of twists and turns. There's constant action. It's a very quick read. It's a novella, so things are always moving. Um, things are always happening. Uh, there's a lot of there's a lot of moral ambiguity, but also at the same time a very clear line of who he is, the main character, Diego, and no matter what he faces, no matter what evil he faces, he is always trying to remain a man of God, no matter how much evil tries to turn him. And so it's just a great story of, I think, it's a positive story. It's a story about faith. It's a story about just epic vampire fighting, werewolf fighting, exorcist versus exorcists, using supernatural powers. You know, these are direct in this world. You know, hell and heaven are very real places, and these characters get their powers directly from, you know, God and Satan. So it's a very clear line of where these powers are coming from, and you know how they use them. You know, Diego over time, as he loses his soul, it's kind of like a deal with the devil. He kind of grants other powers, but at the cost of his humanity. Some of his powers, you know, he gets like these. His guns eventually become possessed as well, and they're able to shoot like an infinite amount of bullets that open portals to, well, you'll find out when you read the book. But he's able to make like interdimensional portals and shoot like bullets through them, and they kind of go all over the place. It's very cool. It's very fun. Um, so that's kind of a taste of the story. I don't want to spoil too much, um, but you know, it's also a book series. It's the first in a series. There's gonna be about, I'm thinking maybe 6 books. This is the first book. I had the second one already outlined, and you know, I'm just really excited about getting the message out there, getting people interested in reading it, getting feedback. I've gotten really great feedback, and you know, ways I can improve the story. So if you guys could please check out the book in the link that is in the description below. You know, at least, you know, just read the description on the Amazon page. Let me know if you like it. The book is only $2.99. That's pretty cheap. And if you want a paperback, the paperback itself, since it's such a small book, I was able to knock it down to my lowest physical book to $9.99. So it's quite a deal. Um, you know, I've had people say they'd read it in 3 days. Um, it's a lot of fun, and I think you're gonna like it. So if you could just check it out, maybe share it on, you know, social media, tell your friends about it. You know, just read the blurb here yourself and see if you're interested. All right. So yeah, thank you very much. Um, have an epic weekend, and I hope you have a great time with my book. Let me know. Thank you.